Let's see how this is going to turn out today. We have a plan. So, very, very gently, as we usually start, to have a little bit of a check in with ourselves, right? So, check in with your body. First of all, what is the level of energy? What are you carrying? What are you bringing with you when you come in through the yoga room? So, what are we carrying with us from our day? So where is that allow me to be here today? Is it I'm really energized and really excited and really full of energy to engage my body today to be really strong, or am I just going to take it gentle and really allow myself to find my own pace rather than think that I have to perform or do something, or that I have to fulfill even my own personal expectations of what my body needs to do today. So that self-care, that giving us permission to be exactly and as much as we need to be, it's perfectly okay. And even that comes with the mind, right? We talk constantly, of course, that the mind has to be under control, and the mind is the one that actually drives every single one of activities, is the one that really connects us to deeper levels into our practice or moving meditation or other practices in our daily life that can be if affected by the way that we do our yoga practice. But sometimes just giving us grace, and my mind might not be very clear today and might be full of thought. And can I just talk to my mind like the kirtan was doing right now? Can I really talk to my mind and say, just focus for a second? Or I'm giving you grace at this moment to just be relaxed, and I don't have to really fight you or force you to be anywhere focused, but just letting it just come on its own way. And knowing and understanding that the more we think about something, so sometimes we think that by forcing ourselves to do something, or thinking about of something that we don't want to do, or something that we're neglecting to do, or we're dreading to do, it's like the more we think about it, the more the feeling becomes bigger, and the more our focus becomes that, or the more we think about that one person that is so annoying at work, or that you know fight that we had with that loved one that is now become a big deal. And the more I think about it, the more my feelings, the more my thoughts, the more my emotions, the more my behaviors will become there, or we go there, rather than reattaching my mind in a different place. How can I place and find things that are just different from that? Not that I'm judging that to be bad or negative or destructive or any way. I don't want to even think about, as the second shlok from the kirtan was saying, right? To be really neutral, not to love anything and not to hate anything. Those are equally balanced energies in this world that give us attachment. So to just remain neutral and to just bring that attention to something that is more of a spiritual nature, more of the values that we have internally. And so, what are those things that we think, or we hear, that we understand to be our most important aspects of our life? Maybe the intention of our life, and why are we doing the things that we do? And maybe our mind can actually become settled. And very softly, my body is going to exhale to just let go, not to tense, not to fight, but let go. And then the inhalation comes, and the routine, now the practice of observing your inhalation that enters into your body. Can you really be in that movement? Can you let your hands and elbows and shoulders just free to move when you exhale, and see what happens when you move and exhale from the depth of your body? And what are the parts of the body that want to move? And maybe it's just your arms, it's just the elbows, or it's the hands, or the entire body that extends and opens. And maybe the exhalation allows your entire body to move, shoulders and chest and abdomen and back and head and neck and legs. And maybe your inhalation opens your body again without holding anything back. Just observe what happens when your body lengthens and extends and opens, and maybe the exhalation releases all pressure without, again, focusing on all the things that we carry with us through the day, but allowing the liberty today to just feel, to extend, to open, to broaden the entire body, to move your hands and elbows and shoulders, and maybe in your next breath in, your arms extend and reach towards the sky as if you're just expanding every one of your joints. And the exhalation lets the arms slowly soften. It doesn't matter if your legs are extended or flexed. Let your hands move towards the right thigh, towards the right knee. And I rested on my thigh. I rested on my knee thigh. I rested on my knee. And my body slowly looks over that side, as if my abdomen, or as if my belly button, or as if my center of my chest releases onto that leg, and I hold it gently into this position and exhale a little bit deeper. Am I finding the extension of my shoulders, of my hands? Maybe my hands come toward the ground. I can feel my shoulders evenly balanced, and I can feel the extension of the back muscles. And I stretch just lightly, not to force anything. I'm not warm enough yet to force anything, to overextend anything, to let your body slowly feel blood coming in as I'm inhaling, as I'm inhaling into this and torso and muscles of the back. The exhalation cleanses and clears it out. Let your last long deep breath into this position to let the left shoulder, the left underarm, the left side of the torso to expand as the exhalation comes, and very, very kindly with your hands, with full grace to your body, let your body slowly come very gently back into center position, and check what happens when you stretch that. Observe your body. Do your legs need to change positions? Do you need to flip the opposite leg forward, and the legs need to be extended? Maybe the side needs to be. So just be aware and do not overthink things. Just go with your gut. Trust your own instinct, and you exhale, really exhale, and really do not lose the movement, and do not lose, again, that energy that you've created when you're starting to breathe in and your body moves and expands, and your elbows and your shoulders and your head moves, and then your body reaches slowly towards your left thigh, knee, shin, ankle, toes. It doesn't matter where your leg is, and let your body slowly look over that side as if the center of your torso looks directly onto your left inner thigh. It doesn't matter how low. It's not forcing, it's not creating, again, an unreasonable expectation for your body, but to respect the body exactly where it needs to be. And things will not change in one breath. Things will not change in one routine. Things will not change in one yoga session. Your body starts slowly changing, and being patient and being grateful and being consistent are important values into the length of the practice of yoga, right? Yoga is that slow, deliberate connection to your body and mind, that you're slowly connecting these two to your spirit, that it just comes in layers, and some days are really easy, some days are very challenging. And can I accept both? Can I find my last breath that expands and broadens, and I can feel the adjustment, the micro adjustments, the liberty to move and adjust my body as I exhale to the ground, and then slowly walking very gently, my hands in, my torso back in, and I feel my body slowly engage and see what happens. What happens to my torso? What happens to the spine? What happens to your back? Can I find my hands slowly coming gently across my body? It doesn't matter which arm crosses first in front of the chest and hugs into one shoulder, while the opposite hand comes into the elbow, into the tricep, into the opposite shoulder, and I hug my body as if I were just giving myself a deep, deep hug in. And then I let the elbows sink towards the ground, and I slowly draw my chin towards my chest and softly open the muscles of my back, and feel the inhalation as if I were pressing my lungs into the cervical spine, into your clavicles, into the shoulder blades, and the exhalation curls a little bit and move, and do not let your body get stuck. Inhaling to this position, observing your body breathing in, and observe your body exhaling and moving slowly through on any position of just sluggishness. Inhale slowly, or maybe over tiresome, and let your body exhale. Move the energy. Find your last long deep breath in that expands and opens. And as your fifth breath exhales from your very belly button area deep into your gut, and then slowly come upright as you're softening your hands, your elbows, your arms and fingers. Exhale slowly towards the sides of your body and move your arms wide. Range of movement. It doesn't matter how slow or soft or how active you want to bring it. And cross the opposite arm first over your chest and drop them slowly towards your shoulders. The opposite arm should be underneath the elbow and tricep and underarm, and reaching for the, again, elbow of the opposite hand, as you already know, embracing your shoulder blades and drawing your chin slowly. Soften your head, move your body as you exhale. And then inhale, open the back muscles, breath in, shoulders, neck area, raise it as tall as you need to, raise it, and then exhale, move, and keep your body, again, not stuck, not overthinking things, but keep moving as you're inhaling, as you're gently, just in pure observation. Just look at your own process. Just become an observer of your body, become an observer of your thoughts, become an observer of your own energy and emotions inside. In your last long exhalation, empty your body as if you just currently find those points of strength in your body, not focusing on the bad things. And then inhale slowly, breath in, gently open, and then release kindly the hands, the elbows, the shoulders, and let your body exhale kindly towards the sides of your body. Very nice. And we're going to, again, are going to turn gently your legs to extend away from your body. And we're going to start slowly first in our back. And don't get used to it. We're not gonna, it's a risky move on my part to put you on your back first, because then you're gonna get used to it. Think it's gonna be another Monday. But no, let your abdomen slowly support and let your hands come towards your thighs, towards your hips, and you're going to round the spine. So feel that you're rolling the back towards the ground. Make sure you're far away from the wall behind you and your spine lengthens slowly towards the yoga mat, and feel that your body exhales and you feel your spine resting. Find your back, find that your belly sinks, and softly allow your hands or fingers or tip of your fists slowly press the belly deep into your back. And so why do we have this abdominal cavity strengthening? Why is it important to find your gut feeling? Why are we gutting things and we don't let them be out of our body? So sometimes we just swallow things in and we don't become strong here. And then the back needs to protect us, right? The back side of my body is the one that is overdoing all the work, while my abdomen doesn't become strong enough to support, or I'm just simply, again, swallowing my emotions into my gut area. Can allow my exhalation to empty through slowly, again, gently exhale. And then healing, as you already know, is a messy situation, right? There's no healing that happens just by simply being this beautiful process where petals of roses will come from the sky. That's not how it happens. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of active engagement. Finding my knees to retract and my hands to reach for my knees. And I'm going to raise my feet about parallel position to the ground and ceiling. So their heels are not higher than the knees. Your heels are exactly in front of your knees. And I'm going to inhale kindly. And as I exhale, I flatten my belly, make sure my shoulder blades are slowly opened, gently opening the chest area, contracting the right knee as I pull it in with an inhalation. Bring the knee into your chest and allow the exhalation to press out that right knee all the way in front of your body. Your hand does not separate from the leg. Touch it, maybe traveling through the mid thigh to the lower thigh. Touch that right leg, and then hold it, breath in. Feel that your hand is still touching that right leg and your left foot is not inactive, it's supported. One more time, exhale, and then contract slowly as you inhale that right knee in, deep into your chest. And let the left leg exhale and extend all the way in front of your body. And you hold it again, hand touching the thigh, the mid thigh, the lower thigh. Hold it, breath in, activate toes, flatten your belly, not your shoulders, not cringe in this position. One more time, inhale. When the belly exhales and you can feel the abdomen really active, then slowly contract. Inhale your left knee. And then out towards the right leg, exhaling, gently touching the leg, pressing it out. Slowly move through your toes, touch your fingers to that leg, do not let go. Inhale, contract in the right knee, deeply to your chest, and exhale through your left. Move the left leg, not through your knee joint, but through the abdomen, and contract, bringing it in. One more time, feel your right leg slowly moving without letting go of your hand from that leg, slowly pressing. As your left knee contracts, feel your leg active. Inhale, contract your right knee. and feel that your back muscles are moving, that you're feeling that the left leg moves and your abdomen is supporting and engaging those back muscles, not tensing, not crunching, contracting as you inhale. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Exhale your right leg one more time, all the way out. Full extension as much as your body activates. And then inhale. Can you feel that your body activates your joints? Are you paying attention on how your leg is extending and where is it coming from? Is your knee and ankle and foot active? Can you breathe in to support your abdomen and not forcing your lower back, but warming up your lower back, exhaling your right leg for the last full movement through the right side of your body. Inhale, bringing your right knee in. And then exhale your left leg all the way, finally, all the way out. Contract your right knee, make sure it's tight. And then slowly inhale, bringing your left knee in. Allow your body to exhale. Feel that your hands come towards the sides of your glutes, hamstrings, outside of the thighs or knees, and then raise your legs together towards the sky and breathe them in towards the ceiling, as if you're just pointing your knees, as if you're pointing the balls of your toes, as you're pointing the heel of your feet, whichever is more appropriate for your body. And let your body hold the position slowly with your hands on your legs, on your hips, on your knees, or maybe for some of us, the hands do not need to touch the legs. You're going to slowly bring the right foot closer to your head, just a tiny bit. It doesn't matter how far you move it. Slowly move that left leg to stay perpendicular while your right leg comes a little bit closer to your head, and you check your neck, check your shoulders, that you're not pushing, you're not forcing. When your body exhales, slowly bring the right leg next to your left. And then exhale your left leg gently over your head, over your chest, over your eyes, maintaining the right leg extended, flexing, never locking your knees. One more time. Are you open the legs too wide? Can you squeeze through your inner thighs? One more time, breath in, and let your body exhale your left leg slowly, gently next to your right. Hold it, breath in, flatten your belly, exhale both legs together, slowly inhale, only the right leg comes in towards your body, towards the chest, towards the head. And then exhale your right leg slowly next to your left. Then your left leg inhales towards the head, towards the shoulder, and then exhale it perpendicular. Right leg inhale, bring it forward and over the head, and then exhale it next to your left. Slow motion to your own breathing. Move your legs, move your abdomen. Deep breath in through your right, and exhale it, flattening your spine, flatten the arch of your spine. Inhale into your left. Exhale, exhale. One last time. Breathing in through your right leg. Exhale it slowly. Flatten your belly. Can you engage the abdomen? Slowly inhale into your left and exhale it next to your right, holding your legs in position. Allow your feet to slowly draw circles together. Your feet are together, the big toes are together, and draw a big circle as if you're just pointing or drawing a circle through the big toes, up towards the ceiling or on the ceiling. Imagine that you're drawing a big circle and you find the rotation that massages that very lower back, the sacrum area, the sides of your hips. Breathe in and feel that your knees are not locked, and then you can add dimension or diameter to the circle that you're drawing, or you can allow your circumference to be slower or smaller and narrower, whichever is most appropriate for your body, using your own breath to inhale and support the movement, to exhale and move slowly again through that 180 rotation. One more time, breathe in through the other 180, to exhale all the way through. Gently come back to the opposite direction. Wherever you are, inhale, slowly rotate back, and exhale half a circle around. Inhale, half a circle, come back in, and then exhale. Again, your own pace, your own rhythm, your own intensity, your own circumference. You can draw it tight and small as long as both legs are together, and feel that your back, your entire abdomen, your waist area is starting to really activate, not your shoulders, not your neck. Last two breaths. Can you really start feeling that your body warms up through your abdomen, your glutes, to your hips? In your last long inhalation, raise your legs slowly back to center. As you exhale, settle them. Breath in, bend your knees as you breathe out. Let your feet slowly touch the ground from the tip of the toes, the soles of your feet. Breathe in and let your knees completely drop towards your left side. So let the heels stay steady, your toes lift, and then simply drop the knees out towards the left side without separating the right shoulder off the ground. And feel it. Feel, what does it feel like to stay through the pivoting point of the heels while your toes point towards the left side, and you let the knees move completely to the left as much as your body allows it. Your shoulder blade on the right is flat. You can feel the extension from the shoulder all across your torso, maybe towards your hip, towards your abdomen, towards the inner thigh of the left leg, towards the knee, towards the toes. Exhale, flattening the belly. One more time. Inhale, feel your neck not tense. As your body exhales, roll gently your knees back to center and out towards the right side, and feel the opposite. Feel that your shoulder blade on the left is staying on the ground. Your knees move towards the right. Breathe in through your jaws so that your neck is long. Exhale as if you're flattening your belly. Imagine that you're placing palms of the hands into that belly, and you move those deep muscles of your entire digestive system, of the inner lining of the lower back. So not just the external muscles, but think of your inside abdomen, the muscles that are covering, supporting the vertebrae column from inside, the muscles that move your hips as your body exhales all the way through. Raise, inhaling knees back to center, and drop them slowly towards the left. Exhale, exhale. Gently lift them up when you're ready to lift them up as you inhale back to center. Again, pivoting through your heels, moving your toes as if they were windshield wipers, the entire foot, knee, and legs lift slowly back into center to the left as you exhale. Keep moving to the rhythm of your body. Loosen up. The waist down starts to have their own movement while the torso, waist up, slowly stay steady on the ground, not your head, not your neck, not your face. Move your knees to the left. Inhale, contract your belly. Secure that mid torso as your knees move to the right. Inhale to the center. One more time to your left as you exhale intentionally and actively. Inhale to the center, pivoting through the heels and not the toes, so you're not twisting the knees. Last time, breathe in, move all the way to your left side of your body. Feel that you're moving all those muscles on the waist, on the hips. Torso is secure and grounded. Finally, to the right side as you breathe out. When you get there, inhale to the center and settle for a second. Observe your body one more time to breathe in, to exhale all the way through, and then slowly with your left foot to the ground, you're going to raise the right leg up towards the sky, and then you're going to extend it all the way forward in front of your body. Press it away from your body until it touches the ground, and you exhale it, contracting the right knee in towards the chest, toward the thigh, towards the belly. Exhale, exhale, and then inhale it towards the sky. Breathe in directly above the hips, and then forward, exhale through the right side. Again, never forcing, contract as you inhale your knee. Hold it as you exhale gently into your tummy. Feel the pressure of the thigh, and then extend and raise towards the right leg. Exhale all the way forward in front of your body. Again, range of movement through the hip. Inhale, not your neck, not your jaw. Exhale, exhale. Right leg lifts. One more time. Exhale all the way out forward. Contract when you breathe in. Hold it so you feel that your abdomen really presses towards the lower back, and then inhale your right leg. Last two breaths. Exhale slowly, all two sets. Contract as you inhale gently. Flex the abdomen and belly, and then inhale. Final time, right leg up, and then all the way out and forward. Breathe it out. Feel your knee contracting, placing the foot into the ground. Inhaling your left leg all the way, the opposite leg towards the sky. Flexing the knee into the abdomen and thigh. Exhale, exhale. Raise your left leg up, and then forward in front of your body. Release gently your left leg out all the way through slowly, and then contract when you breathe in the knee and thigh into the chest. Flex it as you exhale, and then inhale it towards the sky, and then move with intention. Your knee and leg and thigh and hip muscles and waist back area all working together. Exhale your torso steady, breath in through your lower body, and exhale all the way, activating the midsection, the abdomen. One more time, flexing as you inhale. Exhale to your thigh, raising, slow motion, and move your legs slowly wide forward. One inhalation, deep breath in. Exhale as your thigh presses the abdomen, and then inhale. Can you feel the body now starting to warm up the left side? One inhalation, deep breath in. Exhale through your thigh as it presses the abdomen. Last long deep breath up. And then exhale all the way forward. Contract your left knee all the way into your abdomen and chest, and let go sole to your foot as you off the ground to the ground as your body exhales, holding breath in. When your body's ready, allow both knees to slowly flex. Breath in, so your legs point up towards the sky, and move slowly your legs out forward in front of your body, not because of your lower back. And then contract your knees in as you inhale, and then exhale slowly. Open your legs towards the sky. Breathe in and move your legs. We're going to do it in a single breath. Move your legs out forward in front of your body towards the ground, and then contract your knees. Inhale until your legs extend towards the sky. So knees are in, stretch your legs up, and then exhale, slow motion, right? There's a lot less movement through the exhalation, a lot more movement as you inhale, contracting knees, flexing them, and raising the toes. Exhale slowly. Less is more. So not force your back, no pinch, contract, breathe in. Use your hands to support you as much as your body needs to. Exhale your legs out in front of your body. One last long inhalation, not your back. Do not feel that you're pinching or contracting through your lower back. Inhale, exhale all the way out. Last long time. Breathe in towards the sky as you're inhaling, and then exhale all the way out forward. Beautiful. And then contract your knees in, let your feet into the ground. Deep breath in, exhale. Very gently allow your body to settle. Find that your abdomen, your waist, your hips might be slightly warmer, your lower back might be slightly more active. Allow your feet to slowly flex off the ground, crossing your feet over your ankles and your hands behind your knees or behind the kneecaps or behind the hamstrings or on the sides of your thighs. And you're going to rock. Doesn't mean you're going to push and shoot up towards the sky. You're going to slowly press the fingers with your hamstrings, and then your body's going to slowly roll very gently over the tailbone until your body sits up. And you inhale, sitting gently up. Maintain your knees tall. Slowly embrace your thighs, embrace your knees, embrace your shins, and drop your head. Slowly drop your chin in. Inhale kindly. Open your back muscles, open your shoulder muscles. Deep breath. Flex your belly, activate that midsection, the core muscles. Inhale, and then let your body exhale. Move your head one more time, breathing in. When and if your body exhales, slowly let your body come upright. Torso lengthens, your feet still cross over the ankles, and you're going to use the same connection. Fingers behind or outside your legs, and you roll your spine gently towards the ground. Very gently. Roll your knees, roll your feet off the ground, let your back rest. Breath in, and then press against the fingers to rock your body softly back into center position, to sitting upright position. Inhale, inhale. And then slowly exhale back. Roll over your spine. Very slow motion. Contract your knees and necks and press against your fingers. Never pushing through your neck. Your neck is rolled softly. Your chin is always tucked in towards your chest. Inhale slowly and exhale towards the ground. I think how we're doing. One more time. Press up as you're inhaling, sitting all the way up. And then reach all the way back behind, round your spine, roll over your back. Use your abdomen, not your neck, not your shoulders. Inhale, coming upright, breathing in. Beautiful. In your last long exhalation, can you feel your abdomen strong? You are now activating, warming up those muscles, not your neck, not your head. Press with your legs against your fingers so you can rock slowly your body back upright and hold it. Exhale, exhale. Hands and shoulders soften. Embrace your legs one more time. Draw your chin in. When your body's ready, you're going to exhale kindly through this position, and you're going to slowly extend your legs gently in front of your yoga mat. And we're going to allow the hands to cross over towards the left side of your body, and I'm going to just simply twist. And that's all I'm needing to do right now. And then I'm going to allow my right and left hand to be evenly placed into the floor. So sometimes I press one hand more than the other, and I'm letting it place softly to the floor. And make sure that you're using your abdomen. If you have a lower back issue, if your back is weak today, if you don't want to feel like activating those back muscles, by all means, this is as far as you're going to reach, and that's perfectly okay. Feel that your right hand equally presses towards the ground as the left. Your head is always softened, so you have enough room and space in your neck area, and there's no pressure. Your right foot and right leg, this is where it gets a little hairy. Let your right leg steady and your left leg to slowly come off the ground, and you press it fully off the ground. And because your abdomen contracts, it's not because of your back, and raising contracted slowly towards the ceiling, contracting your belly, not your shoulders, not your lower back. Breath in. When your body's ready, exhale very slowly and breathe into this pose. Check your hands, check your elbows, check your spine. One more time, breath in. When your body's ready, if you choose to raise your left leg, one more time, inhale it off the ground, deep breath in, and then drop it towards the floor. Exhale slowly. Again, aware of what muscles are being used. Inhale, raise it if you choose to, and exhale towards the ground. Again, do not force your body. Two more breaths. Inhale, raise it, and exhale to your tummy. Can you feel those deep muscles of the gut that contract and support? Exhale, exhale, light. One last time. So we can do 5 on each side. Breath in, and then exhale very gently. Find your hands coming slowly as you sit upright. Find your body, exhale. Move forward as if your hands coming towards your glutes or towards your hamstrings or towards the back of your knees or calves or ankles, with your knees as bent as needed without rotating your knees out, and slowly move your body forward. It doesn't matter how far, less is more. Let your shoulder blades separate. So you're opening those muscles of your back. So if your shoulders separate from each other, you're extending those rhomboid muscles, right? You're opening those trapezoid muscles. You're really connecting to the muscles on the base of the spine that connect all the way towards the shoulders. And you can feel how your tummy and torso really flexes and your head just simply drops to find a full extension and give room for that body to breathe, to move, to extend. Be gracious to your body when your body exhale. Again, the relationship that we have with our body very likely says a lot to ourselves, gives us information on how we consciously or unconsciously relate to the rest of the world. When the final exhalation empties all the way through, slowly bending your knees, flexing your toes if needed, and use your hands, not your back, not your neck, not your back. Press with your hands up your legs towards your thighs, towards your hips, towards your waist until your body sits upright. And exhalation empties through, and let your body move your left hand across your thighs towards the right side as if your hands are evenly pressed into the floor. And you are going to, again, settle kindly, right hand and left hand evenly. So you're pressing as even as your body allows it. And that means the distance between your arms will change and adapt while your left leg stays steady to the floor and your abdomen supports, and you can feel your shoulder blades broadening and your back opening and your abdomen squeezing, and you feel the midsection of your body activating with your fingers and hands steady to the ground. Are you really into the movement? Are you really preparing your body? Are you visualizing what are the muscles and what is the parts of my body that I really want to gather and not just throw them in, but to just really feel the sense of collaboration with my body, that I'm really helping my physical body. And who's the I that is talking here, right? Observe your body, that your left foot stays steady, and that maybe your right leg slowly and gently, never locking knees, lifts off the ground. And so what does it feel like for that right leg to lift? And is my head and jaw and draw supporting into the position? Can you feel your body still twisting, your torso still looking to the right side while your right leg remains off the ground? And are you flexing or twisting the ankle? Are your toes really finding a funky position? Are you staying balanced? One more time. Are your arms and shoulders? Let your last long deep breath in. Exhale and let those muscles and feel for a few seconds. Where did you engage? If you were choosing to lift the leg, where did it feel? Where did you find your breath or the tension or the effort? Can you find balance as you exhale? Let go, and then prepare your body to inhale and raise one more time, the right leg towards the sky if you choose so, and let your right leg exhale towards the ground one more time. Shoulders, hands, neck balance. Breathe in, raise, and exhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhaling, slow motion. As long as your body is breathing, you're moving. Exhale slowly. 2, this is the last 2. Inhale, slowly extending, reaching. Exhale, always feel those deep muscles of the abdominal cavity to inhale and raise and support, and exhale all the way through. Can we do one more? Okay, good. Inhale slowly, reaching up. Silence means consent. Exhale slowly all the way towards the ground. Beautiful. Bring your hands to come very gently towards the center. Torso aligns, feet align, knees are bent, legs as comfortably close towards each other as it needs to be, with the soles of your feet touching the ground. So it's not, the toes are not lifted, your toes are on the ground, and your body rolls over your abdomen, in between your thighs or over your thighs, and your hands held behind the hamstrings, behind any portion of your legs, even the toes, ankles, shins, or big toe area. And feel that your knees and feet are equidistant. They're not one wider than the other. Can you support that position of your legs, of your thighs, of your spine? Can your shoulders, again, separate gently the shoulder blades from the center of your back and opening those back muscles? Long inhalation, a long exhalation, that your body breathes deeply. And you're inhaling, and the exercise of breath is so important. What are we exhaling out of? What are we letting go? And what are we bringing in? With every breath counts in your last long, deep breath in. Can you find your body exhaling all the way through? Slowly bring your hands to come back into upright position, your torso to help your torso come up, and let your legs extend gently in front of your body and sit into Dandasana pose. So what does it feel like for your body to come into Dandasana? This time, you're going to let the left arm come around to the side of your body, and you're going to place the right hip high and the left hip underneath the right hip. So you're going to turn on your side. The left arm is going to be not under the left shoulder. The left arm is going to be away from the left shoulder in such a way that you're not pushing on the joint itself, that the shoulder is not rotated forward, that the shoulder is wide, that you're extending from the pectoral muscles. Your pectoral muscles are inserted into your sternum. So you're going to open those. So you open the clavicle, and that's as far as you're going to go. Perfect. Stay right here. If my left foot stays in front and my right leg stays in the back, even supportive, perfect. Allow that. And maybe my right glute engages so I can raise my hip a little bit deeper. I can feel my twist of the waist, and I can feel my right hand supported from the ground. Absolutely perfect. Do I need to bring my torso a little bit higher so I stretch that left side of my abdomen, the oblique muscles, the lower back, and my right glute engage? By all means, stay as connected as you need to. Is my head looking towards the hand on the left? Or can I look it in front of my chest? Or can I look it in front of the right shoulder? Maintain your mandible or your lower jaw parallel towards the ground. Squeeze your glutes, open your torso. Feel the twist, feel the extension of all that left side of your body when your body's ready. Again, feel that you're not pushing in the heel of the hand. So many things to think about, right? Focus here for a second. Let the other things of the world that are of our world just there outside with your shoes. You will find them back. There's no problem. They will be there if you want to reattach to those. At this moment, give the luxury of attention to your body. Connect your mind to your body so they can both eventually connect to your soul, to the spirit, to who we truly are inside. When your body's ready, and if your body's ready, as the exhalation empties, and you can feel how your left arm just opens and stretches that left side of your torso without pulling, without tearing, without overdoing it. Exhale all the way through. Inhale, broaden your shoulders, and let your right hand and your right hip slowly drop, and your legs slowly come back to center, and you slowly find your way up. And then exhale gently towards the right side when you feel comfortable. That means your body rotates with your right hand, again, away from the shoulder. Your left hip lifts. You're almost resting in a comfortable spot on that right hip, and that your left leg stay behind while your right leg stays as far in front of your body as you need to, and you adjust the distance between your legs to your own liking. And your right hand, is not lifting the shoulder, it's not creating an angle in that shoulder because that's going to strain it, but slowly lower it. And if your right hand just adjusts with the same direction that your clavicle or your collarbone, right? That bone that is right between your throat and the shoulder area, that bone extends through the length of your right arm, and your glute muscle on the left squeezes, and your torso starts gently looking towards the right side and raising the waist and abdomen on the right off the ground. and your head and your neck and your spine align, and you can feel your head turning or looking in whichever position, and then investigate, experience and experiment with your body, right? Experience your body by looking and finding those little corners and those adjustments that your body asks you even unconsciously, and you do it without even thinking. You start moving, you start adjusting, you start moving your hands, your elbows, your fingers. Something tells you that you need to move something. Trust your body that finds its way. And maybe when your body start being more center, you can engage a little deeper, then you start flexing those muscles. And then all of a sudden, that one part of your body reawakens and your body exhales. And you can look slowly with your mind's eye. Again, where is your mind? Where are we focusing? Where are we paying attention? Can you let your last two breaths observe your body to feel the torso a little bit higher, maybe off the ground, and your left glute a little bit taller? When your body exhales all the way through, inhale, and then exhale, kindly rolling over your hips again in a gentle and graceful movement as you can give for your body to sit upright. Find for a second what it feels like to be in this position. We're going to rest the shoulders and hands for a second by bending the knees one more time. We're going to embrace the legs from underneath the hamstrings with the fingers, with the hands, with the arms, with the forearms, with the elbows, whichever is comfortable, and let the body exhale slowly until your jaw slowly draws in and your back rounds, and you can feel the squeeze into your belly, and you press into your diaphragm, you press into your digestive system. You become grateful to that digestive system that works constantly, right? We are giving it food all the time, and we never think about of all the work that it has to do to digest that food, to extract the nutrients. And as my teacher always says, a third of the food is part of your physical body, becomes part of your physical body, your bones, the fluids, the liquids, the blood, all those things are structural to yourself. The other third is discarded. And the one superior third of everything that we take in becomes our mind, our subtle energy. So being mindful of what everything we put in is what we're going to be part of what we're thinking. Everything that we drink or breathe, smoke, becomes our thinking. Can you let your body exhale one more time? Breath in. As your body exhales, release toes and feet and knees and hands and arms, and let your legs one more time. This is going to be a repeat for some of us, meaning the hands come across the body towards the left side, while the left arm comes behind the shoulder, aligning the fingers with the shoulder and clavicle. This shoulder is always very temperamental with me, so I have to be very conscious that I'm really activating the chest muscles, I'm really activating the deltoid muscles, I'm really activating the muscles that support the shoulder. And my right glute comes tall, my left leg in front, my right leg behind, and this is as far as I need to go today. Perfect, stay right here. If my body's ready and I'm sticking onto the floor or onto my yoga mat, I can even allow my left hand to support in such a way that my right hand comes in front of that left hip without my knees being locked or overextended. I can raise my hip, and I can raise my hip in such a way that I can bring that left hip tall off the ground, and not because I'm pushing, it's because my arm and my shoulder, my chest support that. Or I stay on the ground, or maybe I try it once and doesn't feel good, then I rest down to the floor. Or maybe for some of us, the right arm comes all the way to the hip, the leg, or above the shoulder, and I can feel my body breathing one more time. Never forcing the neck, never forcing anything, squeezing the glutes to support and engage. And when my body's ready, slowly let my top arm come to the ground to give me support, to drop my left hip, elbow and shoulder relaxes, and feel that my body comes back to center. So what does that feel like for me? What was that experience? How did I experience my body? Can I allow my body then to turn now intentionally? I know what to expect. Usually my right hand, if we're right-handed, is the stronger one, the one that I use often. I'm left-handed, so the opposite side is true for me. Find the right foot to stay in front, the left foot to be behind, the right hand to be just aligned with your clavicles, the left hand to stay on the ground. If this is as far as we're going to go and we raise the torso, we squeeze the glutes equally, you can going to feel the same feeling around that waist. Or maybe for a few of us, that means that my knees are slightly bent and I can actually press on that left hip and I can, or the right hip off the ground, and I can feel my body weight not on the shoulder, not on the wrist, not on the elbow. And then I know how far am I going? Am I pushing? Am I resting all the weight, or am I really holding through my glutes? Am I using my legs and inner thighs? And I'm using my waist and my ribs to create less pressure on the arm and more extension through my left arm, on the left arm on the hip, left arm on the waist, left arm towards the sky. And my neck, is my head dangling or slowly sustained in the perfect extension around or away from the waist? One more time, breath in. And then exhale and feel that your arms and shoulders slowly soften. And you can find your body one more time, slowly engaging, and feel your body sitting upright. And this time you're going to slowly bend the knees, allow the hands to come towards the hamstrings, towards the inside of the calves or outside of the calves. Maybe my toes flex and I reach towards my big toes and I can bring my heels in. Whichever one of those spots is perfectly for my body. For some of us, that means the heels come slowly off the ground. I can actually balance over my tailbone area without having to push my shoulders down and extend the elbows. And maybe my feet come slightly off the ground. This is far enough, or maybe knee height or shoulder height. Or maybe my legs are able to stand, extend and open outside my body, shoulder width or wider, and I can feel the balance. I can find my elbows and shoulders slowly bent and my jaw to be drawn in and the crown head extend, and then feel my body slowly engaging. My core, really important that my tummy muscles support, and breathing in. Exhale slowly. Don't be careful, the floor moves on you. So find your body supportive. Let your last two breaths, when and if the body is ready, take the long extension and observe your knees to bend and feel your feet slowly, if they were lifted, to slowly come towards the ground, to slowly settle to the floor. Beautiful. And let your body cross over your feet if that's comfortable for you, and roll over until your hands touch the ground and you feel your body on hands and knees, and you breathe in and let your body exhale, and let your hands and shoulders to be right one below the other. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, soften your back, take a full breath, observe what happened to your body, and bring your right knee slightly forward towards the right hand, but not completely halfway through. The right hand moves in front of the right shoulder and to the right of the right shoulder. And the left heel presses back into the ground as if you're just raising the left hip above the right hip. And you feel your body slowly engage into a more perpendicular position, not because you're pushing on the wrist, not because you're pushing on the elbow, not because you're pressing on the shoulder. You're slowly supporting, and find your balance. So what happens when you squeeze your glutes and you move your hips forward and your pubic bone extends front of your body while your tummy supports and your head looks towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the left shoulder? Is that far enough? Can I find my body exhaling into this position? Can I raise my left leg off the ground and find my body even taller and longer and squeeze? Again, how's that on my back? How's that on my core, my abdominal muscles? How is that protecting those muscles deep inside? Can I feel my neck learning to adjust and support? Can I find my body in perfect extension, that my toes, my leg, my shoulders are aligned, that my left arm is on the hip, on the leg, on the waist, or all the way above the shoulder? Find your last long deep breath in. Is my right foot doing all the work? Can I exhale and softly come towards the ground? Bring the left hand, the left knee, as you know where to place them. Find the perfect stable position. Breath in. Exhale all the way through and press your hips towards your heels, not because your knees are needing to flex completely, but you want to slowly extend your torso, walk your hands, and turn the palms of the hands towards the sky. So you're resting the back of the hands and you're opening your thumbs wide so you can feel how the root of the arm into your scapular area, right? The movement of those thumbs are going to open the arms and then separate your clavicles, open the shoulder blades, activate the deep muscles underneath the shoulder blades while your head drops and your hips move back. And you can feel how your back is broadening because, or your upper back is broadening while your thumbs widen. Take a deep breath. When your body's ready, flex your fingers, not your thumb, just your four fingers into the palm of the hand and roll your knuckles into your wrists. So the back of the hand is rolling off the ground and you're making a big fist into the palm of the hand. So what do you sustain your thumbs wide, rolling your fist in and open those forearms. Breath in as your neck and your shoulder blades are moving away from the ears. Last long deep breath. Exhale, exhale. Finally, deep breath into the entire spine and release hands and fingers. Roll the palms, hands into the ground as you breathe in. Exhale, flatten your head closer towards the ground and then slide your body forward on hands and knees. And you adjust, support, breath in. What happened to your body? Are you experimenting? That experiment with your body, what have you experienced? Can you let your left knee walk halfway forward to your left hand? Allow your left hand to slowly move in front and to the left of that left shoulder while your right leg presses back softly and find your balance. Your left arm, as you already know, gives you a little bit of balance because it moves slightly off the knee, behind the knee, while the right heel and the right toes press the arch and the sole of that right foot to the ground, and you squeeze in your glutes, and you can really find the stability to open the shoulder, open the chest, find your spine, find your back, find your tummy, find the leg muscles, hug and support. Breath in, never pinching, never forcing. Maybe in this position, your right hand stays on the hip, on the leg, or all the way above the shoulder. Your choice. Maybe at this point, your right leg decides to come off the ground. And so what happens when you retract it? And I'm going to hold from the ankle and raise that right leg a little bit taller. Where's your balance? Are you activating your hip? Are you activating your knee and the muscles that hold your knee that is lifted off the ground, the right leg? Is your right ankle active? Are your toes active? Can you breathe into the position? Is your neck dropping down, dangling, or are you extending away from the right leg? One inhalation deeply. Is your bottom foot doing all the work? Are you really relying on your glutes and to the entire strength of your core? Exhale and release. Right hand, right knee. How was that experience on this side? Can you breathe in? Let your elbows and shoulders relax towards the ground. Your hips move towards your heels. Your body exhales all the way forward. Find your neck and shoulders come all the way towards the ground as much as possible. Press into your glutes as if you're just about to tear those pants up. Literally, find your belly. Allow your elbows to move closer towards each other and farther away from the shoulders. So your arms extend forward, elbows close, palms of hands face each other. You're going to press the palms of hands towards each other. You're going to flex the elbows, and you're going to slowly raise the forearms as if they're coming towards your head, towards the top of your head, towards the back of your head, and to the back of your neck, towards your shoulder blades. And your triceps extend. So you're really moving your elbows. If I were to hold you from the elbows and pull you away from your shoulders, can you feel that extension into the underarm? Can you find your lat muscles, the muscle, your wing muscles? You're very angelic. So let those muscles be spread out. Do not hide them away. Expand them, broaden. Feel that your breath uses the abdomen and encourages the entire spine to move. When you expand your lungs, when you exhale, you're experiencing your body one more time. When and if your body's ready, feel that you're really flexing your biceps, that you're really opening those back muscles. When your last long exhalation empties all the way through, slowly exiting air out of the abdomen, come back. Inhale, soften your hands in reverse order, as you know, as we came into the position. Soften your hands and elbows, shoulders, and then raise your hips. Now come onto hands and knees. Now feel your fingers moving gently against the shoulders, or under the shoulders, I should say, and let your body exhale. And maybe your knees slowly walk a little bit behind, as if your knees come just behind the line of your hips, and your hands are just staying a little bit forward in front of your body, not because you're twisting. Make sure that the elbow is not over rotated. We tend to over rotate the elbow facing forward. The crease, the part where the elbow bends in, should be facing each other to give you enough alignment into your wrist, into your shoulder area, and let the elbows slowly flex and open as wide as needed until your abdomen or thighs or hips come towards the ground, and you feel gently touching, and then press up and you inhale because of the strength of your upper body. Arms, biceps, triceps, shoulders, and chest, most importantly. One more time, holding breath in, and then exhale. Feel that your body breathes slowly towards the ground. Elbows, open the chest and press from the chest. Imagine that you're really activating those chest muscles. Breathe in, press. Push your hips all the way back as you exhale. Breathe out your hips towards the heels. Press and press them back. Make sure that your hands stay just on the ground and come very gently upright as you inhale into hands and knees. And as you exhale, your elbows bend and your shoulders widen so you can really feel the chest. Really concentrate. The less, the more we do or achieve in yoga. Breathe in, raising, and move back. Be very, very attentive. And what does it feel like to ground your hands, to come slowly back into center, to really inhale forward as if your weight, everybody shifts forward and your chest activates and you feel your elbows in, flexing them, engaging your triceps, moving your shoulders, and raise. Exhale, use your breath. Keep moving, keep finding your body engagement. Index and thumb connect rather than the heel of the hands. As you already know, the crease of the elbows. Exhale slowly, chest muscles. Concentrate to the center of your sternum and breathe in, up, inhale, and move all the way back. Last 2 times. Can you really engage your upper body? Feel that your arms, your triceps, your shoulders, your entire back area supports. Exhale. Gently, full extension forward and down. Last long inhalation up and behind. Exhale, final breath. Last engagement. Less is more. So find that your body doesn't have to go all the way deep. Keep the body moving, engage less flexion, but you can engage the same muscles even as you move lightly forward and come all the way moving, engaging your chest and shoulders and reach all the way back. Slowly, very nice. Allow your body to slowly come on knees, kneeling position, walking your hands towards your knees and thighs. Exhale all the way through slowly. Bring your arms to come forward in front of your body. Allow the palms and hands to slowly face each other towards each other above the head, and let your index point up, your glute muscles support, your body inhales, and let the elbows bend so your knuckles point behind the head. And if the elbows open wide, let them slowly close towards each other, towards the sides of your head, until your knuckles move behind your head, behind your neck, behind your shoulder blades, and then flex your biceps, make a Popeye muscle, while your triceps in the back of the arm really activate and breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Engage those muscles. We never like those triceps to be too loose or too relaxed. Allow your body to engage those. Find that your shoulders, you're only thinking about those muscles, right? You're focusing your attention into hugging those muscles to make those muscles strong. Not to overdo your joints, not to overflex anything, not to overextend anything, but you just simply hug your belly and your glutes activated. One more time. What is the investment that you're doing into this movement? Last long exhalation. Empty through and raise your knuckles towards the sky. Breathe in and let your hands slowly come very, very gently forward, as if your fingers touch the ground and you release pressure from your back, from your shoulders. Exhale kindly, beautiful. Deep breath, check your body, check your breathing rhythm. Are you still awake in this position? Can you find your index and thumb to be supportive into the ground? Can you allow maybe, again, your knees to walk a little bit farther back, and that's as far as you're going to do? We can do a yogic push-up or a girly yogic push-up to be very sexist, or you can do a full yogic push-up. Your choice. Doesn't mean that one is better than the other. Right? You can raise your knees, Let your index and thumb touch, the crease of the elbows to look towards each other. The same movement, and stay just first into plank position. Find your heels pressed back, squeeze your glutes, tighten the belly and midsection of your body, and stretch the crown of the head forward. Imagine you're creating a long plank through your spine. Engage your arms, raise your body, inhale, do not give up, exhale slowly. One more time. Support your torso, engage your upper body strength in your last long deep breath in. When your body exhales, slowly bend your knees, move back your hips towards your heels, and let your body slowly walk your hands into your knees. Let your body slowly kneeling completely into this pose. Knees are as wide as your hips. Your arms come slowly forward and up towards the sky. And let this time, your thumbs to interconnect. Connect your thumbs and then slowly bend the elbows until the back of the hands, or I'm sorry, the palms of the hands or the heel of the hands slowly move towards the back of the neck, towards the back of the head, towards just above the head area. And the elbows are very wide because you're resetting your shoulders. So your shoulders are hugging and you're moving them to create a broad shoulder muscle. Hug the back of your shoulders. Engage the contraction of those scapular muscles. Feel that your entire upper back becomes strong and your chest widens. 2 more times, breath in. Engage your biceps. Are your biceps flexed? Flex your arms. It doesn't matter if they look like anything. Think about them. Focus your attention by simply focus into those muscles. You're going to feel the activity into the muscle fiber. When your body exhales, abdomen supports the position, and then raise as you inhale towards the sky. And one more time, slowly bring your fingers towards the ground. This time, we're going to give the choice for a plank, a girly yogi push-up. Sorry, I shouldn't call it like that. And let your body otherwise go into full plank. And then if you are deciding to have a full plank, make sure your arms are wide enough and your elbows start bending, and then we can go into a yogic push-up. And your torso never goes below elbow height, and your head extends, your glute muscles activate, your tummy supports, you're not arching your back, you're not raising the hips. Slowly stay flat and low. Slowly hold it, breath in, open your chest. When your body's ready, exhale all the way through, come up, inhale into full plank, bend the knees, exhale, move your hips into extended child's pose. That means your arms forward, flex into your belly, dropping your head. One more time, breath in, exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Can you find your spine long? Exhale all the way through your hands and wrists and elbows and shoulders. Feel that you're connected to your body, that your body doesn't feel, again, over tense, overworked. In your last long exhalation, empty through. Gently come back, inhale. Again, sometimes we think that by constant repetition, by those pushing up and down, we do more. Actually, that's not the case. By isotonic contraction, by maintaining your muscle in a single contracted position, you are going deeper than your fast twitching muscles. You're going to the core or endurance muscles of your body. So find one more time your way into, again, knee on the ground or knee off the ground, plank position if necessary, and let your body exhale. Bend the elbows if you choose to do so into plank position. Do not go any lower than your elbows. Stay with your right foot to the ground and open the left toes behind and hold. Breath in, elbows in rather than wide. Move your shoulders back, engage your shoulder blades. Last time, exhale wherever you choose to be, and then come back slowly, toes to the ground, stretch your arms, full plank, exhale, holding one more time, breath in. Allow your left, stay on the ground, bend the elbows, and open your right toes behind. Breath in, off the ground, inhale, 2 more breaths. Support, breath in, off the ground, holding, last breath in. Engage your body to exhale, come back, inhale, press, and open the knees towards the ground. Move your hips back and to the heels, never forcing. Torso drops, head drops, inhale. Very gently exhale into this position when and if your body's ready. Allow your body to exhale. How many times we think about your lower or your upper body, right? We constantly exhale and support and use the hands, but never with strength. Allow your body to exhale kindly and bring your body slowly forward and feel that your elbows and forearms stay on the ground. And your elbows are going to be about shoulder or forearm distance from each other. As we know, we're going to slowly place the palms of hands facing up towards the ceiling, and the fingers are going to clasp into the palm of the hands. So you're making a fist, and your knuckles one more time roll over towards the wrist, and your forearms stay on the ground, not the elbows, not just the wrists. Your wrists are flexed in through your fists into the hand, and you can feel the forearms stretching, the back of the arm stretching, the fingers really contracting. So you really use those joints of the fingers, right? These are favorite portions of the body where the body stores a lot of the toxins. We don't even realize how many acidic things, especially the ones that are artificial nature, the foods that we take there on the package, whatever it is, they're artificially activated. So you can feel they're depositing into those joints. Maybe your knees slowly move back. Maybe your knees come off the ground and you stay onto your forearms, and you can feel your spine long and extended, the crown head extends, and you feel your body inhaling. Exhale all the way through, not through your shoulders. Engage and shift your intention to your abdomen, strengthen your core, engage your pectoral muscles. One more time, breath into this position so the crown of the head extends away from the heels. In your last long position, can you feel your body? And then exhale, bring your knees towards the ground and place your hands into the floor. Bring your body one more time in hands and knees. Exhale. Beautiful. Flex your toes. Fingers, shoulder, or hands, shoulder distance from each other. Index and thumb connect. Raise your knees. Press back slowly onto your heels into down dog. And walk your dog slowly. So you want to stretch your calves, right? The gastrocnemius muscles connect to your knees. And sometimes we don't think about how tight these muscles might be and how they are pulling, actually, and misaligning our knee joints. And so we want them to be evenly extended and flexible as the shins. And so the body weight presses away from the wrists, from the elbows, from the shoulders, as if somebody had a rope around your waist and is pulling you back towards the wall behind you. And your head drops in between your shoulders, and you can feel the extension. One more time, breathing in. At the same time, you're still building strength into your arms. You're still holding your arms. You can hug them. You can activate those muscles. Maybe in this position, your left foot stays steady and your right knee flexes the knee, and your right foot turns the heel of the right foot towards the left calf, towards the left ankle, towards the left arch of your foot. So the right knee is slowly broad, and you can feel your body exhaling. And you breathe in, allow your hips to press back, your neck to drop slowly forward. Last long deep breath in. Exhale, return kindly your right foot to the ground. Exhale it, raise your heels as your hips lift, also because your heels are lifting, contracting your calves and bending the knees as you exhale towards the ground. Breathe slowly down. Find your body exhaling. Feel that your hands come towards your knees, towards your thighs. Roll your body into kneeling position. Settle toes. Deep breath. You okay? You're breaking? No? Oh no. The artificial knee. I know somebody knows a doctor. So find your right hand and see if your right hand comes towards your waist, and that's as far as you're going to go. Perfect. Stay right here. If your right hand comes slowly towards your heel on the right foot, by all means, let your tip of the fingers, full hand. Again, never pinch your back, never force. So right hand to the waist, right hand to the glute, right hand to the hip, or maybe right hand all the way towards the heel or the sole of your right foot. And your left arm slowly starts lifting towards the shoulder, towards the head, towards the back of your neck, towards the sky. And you breathe in, you look slowly towards the right side of your body, you open, and you stretch, right? The left side. Feel your body opening. Tummy muscles, really important. Really extend your skin. If you feel your skin is extending, that is a deep, good sign that your entire body's benefiting. One more time. Open as you inhale. As you exhale, slowly soften the right elbow and hand and use your legs and thighs to raise, not your back, to raise up, and then slowly come gently towards the ground, hands to the floor, settle, breath in. Exhale all the way through. Beautiful. One more time. Hands under your shoulders, flexing your toes. Come slowly into plank position. So your legs on knees on the ground, legs off the ground, or not the legs, but the knees off the ground, and your toes still connected under your heels, your shoulders wide, so you use your chest, stay long through the crown of the head. This time, if you want to add a variation, raise your chin without dropping the hips, without sink in your back. Simply raise your chin forward and look forward as if your thighs and glutes activate, not because your back. Engage your glutes, engage your tummy, support one more time, hug those thighs, support those knees. Last long inhalation, deep breath. When your body's ready, soften gently your knees, let your hands under the shoulders, check your body. Did you squeeze too hard? Did you allow your joints to be slowly activated and soft? Can you find your last two breaths? Move softly with your hands, right? I've described this movement before as, have you seen those hideous animals? They're called cats, and they knit on something like that, and they just are moving the fingers into some soft tissue or something. So the same way, move your hands softly so you can feel your wrists and your elbows and your shoulders. When your body's ready, flex your toes, index and thumb connected. And when your body's ready, inhale your knees. And then slowly exhale your heels towards the ground into down dog position. Press away from the arms. Find that your body moves into your hips, and once you're settled, once you find equal balance between hands, your head is dropped, you're not twisting your hands or wrists, you're maintaining your shoulders connected, your right foot stays steady, then your left knee flexes a little bit, and your left heel comes softly towards the ankle, towards the calf, towards the arch of your foot. Maybe the arch of the entire left foot settles into the arch of your or the ankle of your right, and your left knee moves wide to the left. And your body exhales, and you feel your hands even. Strong shoulders, not rely on one joint. Allow your body to distribute the weight. Use your abdomen, use the muscles of your core, the strength of your torso, muscles of your shoulders. When your body is ready, exhale all the way through. Inhale deeply, and then slowly soften your left foot, your left knee, heels to the ground, deep breath. Let your heels lift, bending your knees to the floor. Exhaling, very nice. Breath in. Allow the elbows to slowly soften to the floor, the palms and hands to come towards each other. So you're on the forearms. Your neck is slowly extended, your jaw extended, your jaw is drawn in. When and if your body is ready. One more time. Upper body strength. That is more about balance than about upper body. So jaw draws in, forearms, flex your knees and raise your heels, and the head is going to fall right in between the elbows, slowly off the ground. And your heels are off the floor, so your glutes are really tall, and you still activate the hip area. So you're tilting your tailbone area high and tall towards the sky, while your arms and shoulder blades are hugging, you're holding, you're pressing through the entire form, not just one part. Can you find your tummy? Can you feel your thighs raising your tailbone a little bit longer? And your arms, what part of your arms are activated? Can you feel your upper body really sustaining? Let your last long deep breath in, exhale, and then bend your knees and see if your body softens. Very nice. Let your hands come right under the elbows, right under the shoulders. Find your spine. How are we doing with our arms? Are we okay? Do we gas for more? I mean, let me don't choose a word. But you have more for arms, or should we not? So should we just allow the body to exhale slowly? Bring your knees gently forward, cross over your ankles, and let your hips roll over your feet and legs, and then sit gently back upright. Beautiful. Allow your legs to extend directly away from the hips, pointing your toes, flexing your toes, pushing your heels, it doesn't matter. And your arms this time are going to slowly look behind you. And again, for some of us, it's easier to place the fingers away from the shoulders, or for a few of us, the fingers looking into your glutes, whichever is the most appropriate position for your wrist, elbow, shoulder, and let your chest slowly open. Let your chin look up towards the sky so you can really now activate the backside of your body. So you're allowing the chest muscles to stretch. You've worked by holding that plank position, that really building up that strength of the upper body, that building up the front of your deltoids. Now allow your chest to widen, your abdomen to really retract and to raise your rib cage so your chin looks up towards the sky and your eyes roll over your eyebrows. Breath in. Imagine that my hand is going to come right in the base of your spine, and the other hand is going to press the mouth of your stomach. That means the bottom of the midsection of your ribs, and then raise your torso taller while your lower back moves forward and your back feels long and extended. Your thighs are hugged, your toes are active, your body is supporting, your glutes are hugging to the midsection. Last two breaths. Observe your body. To exhale and breathe slowly. In the inhalation, your tongue is your tongue into the palate, and exhale all the way through. Come back slowly, slowly back right. Upright. Exhale very, very gently. Beautiful. When and if your body's ready. Let your knees bend, let your heels bend, allow your hands to come towards your glutes, towards the hamstrings, towards the calves. Flex your toes, find your balance over your tailbone. This is as far as you're gonna go. Perfect, stay right here. Maintain equal distance between feet and knees. Find that you're not forcing through your arms, that you're not grasping through your neck, that your shoulders are down, that you're not creating a false expectation for your body. It's perfectly good. Give your permission to just sit out the position completely if needed. Maybe your legs slowly lift. Maybe your legs come about mid thigh, knee, shoulder, head area, or your legs actually may extend above the crown of head. So your spine lengthens and you find balance. And you observe your elbows and shoulders not forcing the position, that you're extending the torso through your toes and your jaw draws in, to really feel that by movement of your jaw, you're actually lengthening the vertebrae column. So just find those little things and adjustments that your body needs to do. Find your last 15 breaths. Exhale, just kidding. Feel your last two breaths. Inhaling, inhaling. Abdomen exhales, beautiful. Shoulders and elbows never tight, not fisting the position to your legs. One last long deep breath in. When your body's ready, slowly bend and feel that your exhalation releases. It's not pushing or undoing, and let your knees slowly widen. Soles so your feet face each other. Find your glutes hugging the sacrum, the fused vertebrae in the very end of your back or your column, and your hands hold onto your thighs, to your knees, to your shins. Perfect. And let your body slowly lean forward. It doesn't matter how high my knees are up off the ground, I can still move forward as long as my heels are connected and I feel that my glutes are supported, or I can actually place my forehead into my big toes and feel that my body just gets a nice toe massage into my forehead. Breath in. Exhale all the way through. Feel your body inhaling. And let your body exhale, never pinching the moment you start feeling that your body's protesting. This is too far. This is overextending my joint. I'm not hugging with my muscles. Find that that secure position of your hips lengthens the back, lengthens from the base of the spine all the way to my shoulders, when my body is finally exhaling through this position. Inhale. Exhale all the way out and bring my hands to help my torso slowly, slowly come back upright. Breath in. Let my body one more time raise my knees slowly above the ground towards the ceiling while my feet stay on the ground. My hands are going to one more time be holding the legs in whichever position is most appropriate without forcing my body. I'm going to intentionally round my back into the floor. So allowing that my tailbone rolls first, then the center of my back, and I check that I'm not tensing through my shoulders, I'm not shrugging, I'm slowly lowering, and my hands help me to give me that support. With or without hands, right? It's up to you. And find that your abdomen rolls slowly your back into the floor and your body exhales. Exhale through your spine, through your shoulders, the base of your head. As you already know, you move your head away from the shoulders with your hands if that helps you extend your cervical spine. And kindly, we're going to allow, again, the best exercise, or one of the best exercises for the abdominal cavities, to simply raise your legs and allow one leg at a time to slowly come above the hips. And you point the toes, you flex the toes, you flex the entire foot so the heels are looking up, and your body exhales. And if you want to add intensity or you want to support first the position without adding intensity, you simply place your hands on the edges of your yoga mat as if you're trying to pull the yoga mat from under you, and your body helps be supported in this position. For some of us that want a little bit more intensity, your hands can come extended over the shoulders, over the head, and your abdomen really sinks and you can find the abdominal cavity. If that's not enough for your tummy area, then try to press your toes or heels towards the sky as if you're just trying to raise the hips slightly off the ground, and you sustain. That's all it needs to be. Not because of your pushing the belly is actually contracted. So it's about the raise of the hips and the tailbone if you're attempting that, and just maybe it's just the feeling and doesn't have to come off the ground. And observe that you're not your neck, you're not moving your jaw, that you're not frowning, that you're not stopping from breathing, that your body exhales one more time, inhaling, that your spine is really flat into the ground in your last 3 breaths. Really invest time and connection to your abdomen. It is you that is focusing your attention into a part of your body. As you exhale, squeeze that diaphragm, the belly button area. Last long time breath in. Without rushing, exhale and slowly soften legs and knees and feet. Slowly touch towards your yoga mat. Your body settles, your feet settle to the ground. Bring your arms into the perfect position. Slowly right next to your hips, right next to your glutes. Maybe and only maybe the right hand slides into that lower back. Only sliding the fingers in, and that's enough for your body. For some of us, is the knuckles all the way under the right hip, under the right lower back, not the hip itself, but the arch or the natural arch of that lumbar area. And that's enough. For some of us, is the entire wrist and form that comes all the way across the lower back. And I settle for a second to feel muscles stretching on that shoulder. I'm not pushing, I'm not forcing, and experimenting with my body and truly paying attention to the experience of my body in this pose. Which of all these options or any one in between is the best for my right side? And feel that the right side is slightly higher than the left. It doesn't have to come completely tall. Just feel how that flexion of the right arm and shoulder releases pressure on certain parts. Can I find my bite, not tense? Can I allow my breath to sink in my belly button area towards the lower back in my last long deep breath in? Very gently, not forcing. Exhale, exhale, and then gently with my feet pressing, I may be rolling my hips towards the left so I can free my right hand and slide it gently from underneath to settle my back. Check. Right and left hip evenly press into the ground, shoulder blades evenly press into the floor. And as my chiropractor recommended, I need to place a little bit of height on that left hip. So easily, instead of using a towel or cushion, and it's just for a few breaths that I can slide my fingers underneath that left side, under the hip, right on the arch of the lower back, and where it feels naturally good for my body, or maybe it's the entire hand, or maybe it's the entire form under my lower back in the arch of the lumbar area, and I can feel the left side of my body releasing my knees off my shoulders, not tensing, not trying to protect anything. They're not trying to hold the pose because that means I've gone too far. Can I soften that left shoulder and clavicle? Can I release my jaw, my neck, and my eyes? And what am I thinking about right now? Can I still feel connected to my body? Can my mind think about my body? And how does it think about the body? How do we monitor the body? Yeah, simple ways to be grateful. Yes, there's many things I would like to change. There's so many things that I might want to maybe not be happy or satisfied or ideal to what I have for a body this life. But there's so many other things I am grateful for in my body. So why am I always focusing on changing something rather than being grateful and strengthening the things that I do have that are strong and valid and powerful when my body is ready? I use my breath to consciously prepare. Then inhaling, I roll or I lift and release softly my left arm from underneath the left side, extending then the legs as wide or as close towards each other as I need to. And that's my body telling me how far I need to go. My hands and my arms and my elbows and my shoulders, my chest, my head, and my jaw, facial expression, and my chest sinks, my abdomen feels like a ocean wave expanding as I breathe in softly into it. So my lungs fill from the base up, and I exhale it and crush it against my ribs to lead all the way to the tip of my shoulders. One more time, the wave of my abdomen increases and swells, and I crush it against my ribs, not because I'm forcing, I'm following my own rhythm. I'm simply experiencing my breath. So my mind connects. I take a few seconds. If there's anything in my body that is still held, I'm still holding tight this part. Can I just let it be unheld and relaxed and softened? And I allow my ankles and knees, thighs, hips, and lower back. And it's just a few breaths. And feel all the things that my body is telling me. Pay attention. If there's a little twitch, if there's a little twist or a scream of a muscle or a painful or a pinch from any part of my body, can I just focus a second and bring breath into it? And then wrap my breath and exhale whatever is in there out. Inhale my breath into that section of my body. Wrap it around that is being held there and offer it out. Release it. I don't need that anymore. That doesn't need to be here right now. Maybe later. And I'll keep on practicing. But right now, I want to focus. My breath becomes my conduit, my instrument, tool, surrendering, and taking one little tiny layer with patience, asking for grace. feel your body. Is there one part of your body that is still tends to tighten up? And you offer that strain or tension or sense of protection to release, to let, to observe that you're full breath. Maybe breathe calm into your entire body. And as you exhale, and that wave of air breaks into your move gently your fingers and toes, and maybe your hands and feet, and maybe your legs and thighs and glutes and waist and back, not to retend the body, but to slowly move it harmoniously, to find your own dance within your body, that your legs move, body extends. Maybe you want to stretch a little bit as if you were just waking up. Allow your body to activate again. In and the animal kingdom, we see the animals just shake a little bit as they stretch, wake up. It's because they're just resetting their nervous system the same way we want to really intentionally reset the body, expanding, activating, moving. That happens naturally as we wake up in the mornings, and maybe the knees contract and the body is able to support a rotation on one side, whichever it is. Find your fetal position as if you're, again, the process of rebirthing, right? We come from that fetal pose where we're nurturing, we're protecting, we're holding, we're embracing, we're wrapped around this very nice, comfortable feeling. And then we are exhaling. And then we allow all these beautiful qualities we have meditated on to start expanding. Let's say if we're just opening the top leg and pressing with the top arm and slowly transitioning into this perfectly upright position, and where the head is the last part of your body that you want to bring up, where the legs find their way into extended, broad, or closed position, flexed position, completely irrelevant. Find your way to sit in your pose, that you find your harmonious position to your body, that you feel that your hands open and you extend your shoulders and open your heart as your palm hands extend forward, and you allow your body to welcome, to open to the world as you're inhaling your arms around, to embrace slowly the energy into the palms of the hands, and humbly bring all the energy right in front of your body towards your heart into full prayer position. And as we know from the yoga philosophy, we don't ask for things, or we don't ask for situations to be changed. The true, most sincere ask is the one that gives us the wisdom to understand and to look at things in a different perspective. The only one thing that is worth asking is for grace, to so we can get to know harmony, peacefulness, our sense of our own truth that lies on the base of selfless, divine love. Who are the survivors over there? Danny is there. Ursula is there. Double